Oh, baby, hold on, it's Dizzo time. Streaming live and alive from the Midwest, it's time for Big Daddy Dizzo.
Let me be the first one to welcome you to the weekend. Big Daddy Dizzo, happy hour operation. We kind of like to call it H20 around these parts. Episode 43. It is February 16th, 2024, and welcome to your weekend. So good to be here. In fact, here, let me do it. Oh man, there it is. Been waiting all day for that. Or have I been waiting all day? No, I've been waiting. Come on, man. I don't drink on the job. Come on. I just want to say this is perhaps the best part of my Friday afternoon. Meeting with you, having this moment, getting together to just sit back, have a couple of cold ones, shoot the shit, and just blow off steam from the week. That is what happy hour operation is all about, and that's what we're here for. I mean, there's just a safe space that you know you can count on me. I'm here every week to see you, to talk to you, and I'll always hear, man. You know, hang on me. Let's talk about it. You know, what's going on? What's on your mind? All that stuff. That's what I'm here for, and you know, this is why we do it. People ask, you know, where do you find the inspiration to do this week in and wake out? And it's like, it's the discipline, man. I mean, it's like, if I don't commit to meeting you guys every week, 5:30 p.m. Eastern time, to do our happy hour show, what good is it? I mean, if you let it slip here and there, then pretty soon it slips all the time, and then it never gets done. So I can't do that to you. I won't do that to you. And because of that, this is why we're here. So welcome to your weekend. We've been doing this now for 43 episodes. Holy crap, hard to believe we've been doing it that long. And you know, we're here doing it again this week. And we're going to be doing Slay the Spire this week. Really looking forward to playing this. I have not played this literally since the last time we played together, which was a Game Nights episode 2 episodes ago. And so I'm looking forward to doing this, and I want to jump into this with you in just a couple of minutes. But I just, hey man, just, you know, wanted to check in on you, make sure you're okay, make sure your week, you know, didn't hurt you too much, and you're getting ready for your weekend, whether it's a big night of you know, exciting action, or if you're going to just you know, have to go to work tomorrow or whatever it is. Just you know, want to get you ready for that. So, you know, just remember, you know, you got to work so you can do the things you want to do in life. You're like, your purpose, man, is not what you do at your job. That is not your purpose. I don't really care how passionate you are about your day job. That's not your purpose in life. Your purpose in life is to take the you know, the money and the time that you spend there and turn it into things you want to do, you know. So, you know, when you're at that job toiling away, whether it's on a Saturday or a Sunday or evenings or whatever it is, and even if it's 9 to 5, whatever it is, and you're like, man, this is such a drag. I got to get up in the morning tomorrow and go back to the grind. You know what? We all got to do it. I got to do it. You got to do it. And I just keep that in mind. Like, that's not my purpose. You know, I have a greater purpose, and I'm not going to fool myself to believe that my greater purpose is even here. I don't know what my greater purpose is. I think, to be quite honest with you, I think it's to spread, you know, joy and positive vibes. I mean, I've learned, and for those of you that have been watching the show and tuning in on these episodes, you know, I'm a cancer survivor, and this is my second life. You know, I'm living my second life, and so I feel like I've been given a purpose to stick around. There is a reason that I was spared from going. I mean, so many people have been taken from this planet because of the cancer, and I'm lucky that I survived. So I don't want to be a guy who just like, yeah, you know, whatever, second chance, give me a beer and a fried steak. No, I'm trying to do what I can to preserve myself, to stick around as long as I can and spread positive vibes and fun moments and joy. And that's kind of one of the reasons why we do the Big Daddy Dizzo channel. Yeah, I love playing competitive games, and that's right now what I'm streaming to you. But this happy hour show and the game nights program that we do, and even the streaming with the squad, I mean, all those moments, those opportunities to come at you live are just that. It's my opportunity to come to you and play live with you, get onto a mic, talk to you, and spread some joy and spread some laughter and hopefully bring you up a little bit and make you feel good about things. That's really, folks, why I'm doing this. I could play games and not stream to the channel. I'm doing this because I want to spend it with you, and I'm hoping, it is my sincere hope, that if you're tuning into Big Daddy Dizzo on any day of the week, or even watching the replay videos, you're doing it because I bring you joy in some way. I mean, I'm a human being. I'm just a normal guy, just trying to get by, and I just happen to enjoy doing the streaming, and hopefully I'm making some kind of impact to you, even if it's just for 1 minute when you're watching a short on the channel, which, I'm cranking those out too. But if you're here now, toast to you. I'm raising my my can of Leinenkugel's Lakeside Cherry Beer to you today. That's what we're drinking today on the program. Raising my drink to you, thanking you for tuning in, whether it is in the rebroadcast or live, and then also just thanking you for, giving me a purpose. I feel like right now I'm working my day job for this purpose, to spread positive vibes and have some fun with you all. Hopefully you're feeling the same way. Now, whether or not that actually moves the needle forward and makes anybody want to keep tuning in, that remains to be seen. We'll see how good I am in a year, right? It will take some time. So let's get started. Let's kick off this weekend. We're going to do some Slay the Spire here. And just so you know, we will be doing a squad stream tonight, our regularly programmed or scheduled program. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Ralph, Jason, and I will be getting on, streaming live, and it's going to be Helldivers 2 all night long. Holy crap. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on that game, man. That game is out of control. I'm not going to go on and on because I've already gone on and on about it embarrassingly enough in the last episode, so I'm not going to do it. But if you are remotely interested in Helldivers 2, you really need to catch us tonight when we're playing that. So we're going to do the daily climb today. We're going to do the new challenge. I really enjoyed this the last time we played. In fact, I kicked some serious butt the last time we played. So we're going to do that again today and see where it goes. I might be slightly out of practice. We'll see. Let's see what kind of cards we get. So today we're going to get to choose a card. So, and for those of you that are not familiar with Slay the Spire, so this is a deck building game, a roguelike deck building game, and basically it just means it's sort of like a dungeon crawler. And deck building means you get cards and you build your deck, and the deck evolves and changes and grows as you continue on through that session. And the way the game is played is these little numbers at the top are the cost to play the card. When you start out each hand, you have a certain amount of budget, in this case energy, that you can spend on these cards. It usually starts out with 3, but depending on your character and buffs and stuff, it could be 5, could be 6, but we're probably going to be 3. And then you have to defeat the enemy each hand, and you've got a set health up here. I've got 80 for this character, and when you get killed, there are ways to rest and get back some of your health. I think it's 30% at the rest sites. There are other buffs and potions that can increase that to get you back to 80. I mean, the goal is to get to the very top, fight the big boss, and actually get through the big boss with the health you got. Well, hello there, Deanna. How are you? Nice to see you in the chat. And so the goal is to, not try to lose all your health along the way. So it's unlike other games where, you can get instant health after the match. It's permanent until you can rest and get that back up. So let's see what we can do here. So we got 3 cards to choose from the beginning here. So we've got choke, and it looks like we got a damage dealing card here. You can draw 6 cards, and then of course you can exhaust and get some more energy. Now there are mechanics here that work off each other, and the way this works is depending on the character, and it looks like we're playing the first character out of the match. He may be more damage heavy depending on how we play. Some of the cards play off each other. So if you discard cards, sometimes what you discard can trigger other things. I really don't know till we get into this daily. So we're going to see how this goes. So let's go in it. I kind of like the damage one, especially the heavy one. So we're going to go with that. And we're going to get to choose 3 more cards. So I think here, it's going to be important to block because depending on the enemies, they deal some serious damage. So we got to make sure that we can block some of that damage so we're not dealing with going down too far. We do have a big boss to fight. So I think a block card is true. Now there will be block cards in my deck already. So I got to see. Shivs are good. This does an extra 4. And then this one, I can gain strength and dexterity, and that improves the hit, that I do on the bosses. So that's a good one. And it's only 1. But I'm not 100% sure. I think I'm going to go with this block. And then we're going to get another set to choose from before we go into the match. Again, kind of liking the blocks just because I'm not 100% sure, but I love energy. So I think we're going to go with the energy. And then here, we're going to go with gain 5, draw 2 cards. Sure, that's sweet. This is good. You get a frost that does damage. This is good. I like the rebound. We're going to do that. And then 3 damage 5 times is pretty sweet. 15, for a total. 4 damage based on your channeled orbs. So we're going to be dealing with the orb guy here. We'll see where that goes. We'll take it from there. I guess we'll go with that one. Now I like the 0 energy cards because as it says here, it doesn't cost anything to play these. And there are some mechanics that will pop these out first in your deck or in your hand, and you can play them first. And this is 6 damage for no cost at all. So we're going for that. Like that. I love that. Almost rarely will I turn down a 0 damage card. So we'll go from there. Deanna, how are you today? That's the question. Deanna is in chat today. Nice to see you. Nice to see you in chat today. Clothesline, I dig that. Let's see here. We just did headbutt. I do like the bringing the card back in. I like when you apply weak, that makes their receiving of your damage greater. Or you can also do one where it kind of brings their strength down too. I didn't know we were building the whole damn deck on this challenge, so this is unfortunate we're going through this, but we'll go through this. This is fine. This is good. The last time we did a daily, we chose a couple of cards. We were right into it, so hopefully this is not going to keep going, but we will see. Status card, sure. 12 damage. I like that. Like that. Yeah. Lots of blocks, lots of nice blocks. So this is a mechanic I like right here. So if you leave this, if you discard this by another means, so you can't play this card. So something else will have to be like, do this and discard a card, and you discard this, then you would get 2 extra cards. So you can kind of see how those mechanics work. It's kind of nice. I'm going to do the 0 here, got another 0, and here we go. Let's hope that we got a good deck. Bye, Mr. Whale. All right, so in Slay the Spire, you have 3 paths to get to the very top. Very top is the big boss, and like I said, you want to be able to be as close to full on your health as you can be when you get up there. We've got 80 in this match to get up there. We might get a couple potions along the way that might grow that. We'll see. And then along the way, you can see you've got different places of action here. So like you're going to have bosses any path you take, but then you have question marks. Think of these like your chance cards in Monopoly. They could be good, they could be bad, could be another boss fight, could be a free potion or a card upgrade, or it could be something that costs you money. So you never know. And then you have the campfires, which again, this is where you rest and get 30% of your health back, or you can change a card and make it better. So those are good. And then you've got the bosses, or I call them bosses, the enemies with the horns. These guys are bigger fights, generally multiple characters that you have to fight. You just have to kind of pay attention to that along the way. When you're finding your path, it can be tricky because you want to, again, try to make sure you can get up to here with as much health as you got. I think for our start here, it doesn't really matter. We've got a lot of question marks, and I kind of like that. So I think we're going to go this route first. Let's see what we're up against. So he's a 40. We can deal 6 damage, add a copy of this card into your discard pile, which is nice because, again, if you have a mechanic that pulls things out of your discard pile, that's exactly what that's going to do for you. And again, we have 3 energies to spend, so we're definitely going to want to do this. So we're going to deal 6 against that guy. And so it put 2 copies of, or 2 cards of that in there. I like the block because you can see above his head what he's going to do. So he's going to hit me for 11. I don't want to take any damage from this guy. I mean, I want to try to take as least amount of damage as possible. So I've got this, deals 14 damage. Strength affects this card 3 times. So if I had strength on me right now, like a potion can give you strength or another card can give you strength, I would definitely want to play that after. I don't think we have any cards that are giving me strength at this time. So that's unfortunate. Now you got to pay attention to some of the mechanics on here. So True Grit has exhaust on it. And what that basically means is once I play this card, it's going to remove it until the end of combat. So I won't be able to bring that back in with a mechanic. It's going to be in my discard pile. So you just got to pay attention to those kind of things. We just talked about strength. Strength adds additional damage, but I don't have any strength on me at this time. This one will deal 12 damage, and if I have discarded a card this turn, which we did not, we would get 2 energies on the next round, but we don't. We don't have that. So thinking about 15 maybe, or we can do a 7 block. Like I said, I don't want to get any damage from this guy, so we're going to do this one for sure. And then I think we're going to do... doesn't matter, it's the same thing. All right, well, we're going to take a little bit of a hit on this, so we'll have to see how we can make that up later. All right. So here's another mechanic. So again, this will remove this until the end of combat. It will, in this case, remove all the attack cards in my hand until the end of combat. And then I'll gain 5 block for each of the cards exhausted. Well, this guy right now, he's going to block and use a buff. I'm not worried about him hitting me, so getting a blocker in this particular hand is not top of mind. I wish I had this card on the last hand. Put a card on top of your discard pile. I like that. So here is where discarding those 2 cards on the last thing are going to come into play. That's something you might want to keep in mind. This one's nice. Now, Ethereal, if this card is in your hand at the end of your turn, it is exhausted, and exhausted cards are then removed from your deck until the end of combat. So you want to spend this, so that it's not in my hand. I don't want to lose this, so I want to have the option. So it's 20. We're going to use it. He's down to 2. And then if we've got another quick damage right here, boom, he's gone. And then we got our health back, which was nice. At the end of every match, you get rewards, loot, usually gold, a potion, and then you get to choose one of 3 cards. In this case, 9 damage, draw a card, discard, 7 block, next turn. I like that. Oh, pretty easy. Okay, we're going to proceed. Now we're going to our chance. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so a trap can be pretty serious. So what this trap will usually be is it will give you a card that is going to stick with you for the entire match. That's going to be a real drag. It's going to be a hurt on your strength, or it'll be something that's going to take up one of the cards that you draw. I don't like that, so I'm not going to get greedy, and I'm not even going to worry about it. We'll skip it for now. All right, so this is like a limerick, right? So on the way down a long corridor, you see a banana, a donut, and a box floating about. No, upon closer inspection, they are tied to a string coming from holes in the ceiling. There is a quiet cackling from above you as you approach the objects. What do you do? Well, if you take the banana, you get 26 HP. I don't need any HP. I should say you don't get, you heal. The donut, you can add 5 to your HP, which that is very appealing. Or you can get a rare relic and then become cursed. I don't think so. So we're going to add 5. So now my 80 went to 85. That's pretty sweet. We dig that. So moving right along, another chance. And this one's going to be gold and a mask. This mask, the merchant's card removal service is always cost 50. Okay, well, I don't usually use the removal, so that's fine. We've got another chance. So this is a discount on potions. We can buy 1 for 20, 2 for 30, 3 for 40. So what a deal! So we can get all of our potions right now if we wanted to. Sure, let's see. 5 cards, randomize the cost of those cards in your hands. Flex potion, gain strength, which is always good. And then block potion, yeah, we'll. Oh, do we have another one already? 2 strength, 5 cards, 5 strength. I kind of like. We're gonna discard that. Take that. All right, we're moving on. We are moving on. Going to the campsite. We don't need the rest because we don't need the health. So we're going to smith a card. So what this basically does is it lets you pick a card and then it adds a buff to it. So you kind of look at what you got. If you got some cool mechanic ones like this one, double your energy. This is going to, when we buff it, it's either going to become 0 or it's going to do something else. Yep, that's what it did. It did 0. You don't need to go for that. You could cancel and go to something else. This will probably deal additional damage. So, yep, that's 8. Sometimes it does it in numbers of 3. This one, 28 damage. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that one for sure. So now that's a card in our hand. So that's where it's kind of rewarding to do that when you can. So now we can either go and do the horned enemy, not the horny enemy, but the horned enemy. That'll lead us down this path, which is kind of appealing to me because it gives us options. Or we go this way and we're going to hit a horned enemy anyway. Let's just get it over with. Let's bite the bullet, rip the band-aid off, and deal with these nut jobs here. All right, so we can deal 6 damage right off the get-go to these guys. Is it just one? Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate. So we're going to do it against the one that's going to hurt us. And then deal 9 damage. Deal 14 if we had strength, which I know we have a strength up there. So 5 strength. Oh no! I didn't want to discard it. Damn it! Oh, Dizzo, what the hell's wrong with you? All right. Well, I guess in this case we will just have to deal with it. We're gonna apply weak to this guy, so that reduces his attack on me. So we went from 11 to 9. And then we've got 1. We're going to do... I guess we can only do the 1. So we're chipping him away, right? So that's good. Then we got to discard a card. It's the end of the turn anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right. So we're going to take 9 damage from this jerky. Shoot, Deanna, what is your question? And then we just got 2 negative buffs. So they're going to hurt us with those. With those cards that you just saw come in are going to fill up my slots. And they'll keep doing that. So it's going to be a bummer as the game goes on. We're going to channel Frost. Let's see if we can get one of those strength cards. Alright, what are we going to put at the top of our draw pile here next? I like that, I like that. Where's that one that we buffed? Oh, it's not giving me that one, huh? Alright. What's your question, Deanna? Alright. So we took a little damage there. That's unfortunate. So, alright, so 28. So we can almost get rid of this dude. 14 damage. Enough for that one. Double your energy. So that'll double my energy on the next hand. And that is just about it. All right. So I've taken 15 damage from these guys already. I'm not happy about it. So this guy's 42. I don't have a strength buff. What a shame. All right. I'm not liking how much damage I'm having to take from this guy. So we need 7. He's done. Bludgeon. Oof. First card you play each turn is played twice. What was that? So we get 2 extras. That's nice. Deanna, you got me in suspense. What is the question you'd like to ask? So we're going to go to the site. We're going to heal. Get all of our health back. And proceed. Treasure. Each time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, you gain 1 strength. I love that. And now we got to deal with another jerky here. So moving on. 86. All right. So into strength at the end of this turn. Deal 6 damage. Well, we're going to do all of the draw a card, discard a card. I like that. I kind of cheated there. I had no cards to discard. All right. I have nothing else to play. Actually, I could do this. Oh. 12, 9. Oh man, I'm just going to be just short. That's unfortunate. I wonder if this will do it. Yes! Ah! Oh, that's nice. All right. 4 focus, 14 damage. A random potion. We'll see. We'll see what we can do here. All right. We don't need to heal. Do I want to go this way? I got two bigger enemies. Another chance to heal. And this way, smaller, bigger. I think we're going to go this way. We're going to smith a card. Any zeros in here? First card you play each turn is played twice. What changed on this? Oh, they took away ethereal. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Least of my concerns. And this I like that. All right, ready for another boss fight? Here we go. That's not a boss. It's a elite enemy. All right, we have 5 energies. We can gain 7, and then we can exhaust a card at random, deal 3 damage, so 28. See, I would love to multiplier on that. 6, deal 14 damage, discard all none. What we got here? Time you play. The first card you play, each turn is played twice. Oh man, I wish I had 6 energy, because I would do this. Guy's got a shield on him. Didn't like that. All right, so we have the buff that allows us to play the first card twice, so we can hit him hard with something. That would be nice. $24 and get 4 weak. That's probably not a bad idea. So I'm going to put that one. So we're going to play that one next, first, twice. So that's going to help us. Okay, moving along. All right, so we're going to say goodbye. 30 gold. 15 block. Oh yeah, we like that. All right, we're gonna go left. Now see, like I said, the chances they could be, you know, they could be bad things. So we'll have to see. In this case, we've got an 8 who's going to buff, and then this guy who's going to hit us for 8. So next card you play this turn top. We do 12 on that next one. Like that one. That was pretty quick and unexpected. Okay, horned enemy. These dudes again. What? What the what? Okay, we got deal 6 damage. Add a copy of this card into your discard pile. Weaken that guy up a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so we got 2 guys going to hit us for 9. I have no blocks, no block cards. Alright, I'm not liking this. Getting all these unplayable cards in our hand. Double your energy. This card you play would be played twice. Fairly certain I played that wrong. At least I got rid of the guy who was going to hurt me, right? All right. Getting my ass handed back to me here. So what do I get? It says 6. Yes, we will heal. Block potions. Alright, let's go see the big boss. I forgot it splits. Yeah, so when its HP is at or below 50%, it'll split into 2 smaller slimes, and it will continue to split. So it just becomes annoying because then, you know, some can attack you, some can buff you. It's just, ugh. Slice him. So slice for 6. Slice for 6. This one. So I've got 5 energies. So the next turn I'm gonna get 5 cards and gain 5 energies. I'm gonna gain it. So we're gonna do that. And some card I can't even use that. So there we are. So we don't know what he's gonna do next. We've got some good stuff to play here. So gain 2 strength. Do that. We're going to have a frost there. We've got 8, right? And don't forget we've also got this block. We don't know what he's going to do to us. So we can exhaust all. We don't want to do that. So deal 16, discard, and we don't want to do that right now. So we could do 30, 14. Well, we got strength, so we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to get this because we want it to be on our deck for the next one. We have 3 yet to go here, so we can do 12 and draw cards. Actually, we're going to do this. This is going to be great. Because on the next hand, all right. So this one will be able to almost get rid of one of these guys. So we're going to do this. We got 67 to go. So this is good. And I'm going to lose extra health because I'm playing these. But I'm effectively down at 10. And goodbye. Look at that. I like the damage to all enemies. That's great. And that was our first climb. And that was the first climb. Now, unfortunately, we are not going to have the time to go into this too much further here. We're trying to run a show here, and I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying. Just trying to do the thing. But that being said, I want to tell you about where you can find me. So if you haven't been around and you haven't been in this channel lately, you'll know that we are now multi-streaming to several locations. So we are streaming to YouTube, Facebook, on the Big Daddy Dizzo Facebook page, Twitch, and Kick. So every time we are doing this program, when we do our live streams at night, when we do our game nights, we are multi-streaming all those locations. We're also trying to build up our Instagram, although I gotta say I have not been too good at doing that, but we're gonna work on that a little bit better. But check us out. This is where you can find all that good stuff. That being said, did I ask you how your weekend was? Did I ask you if you're working? Did I ask you if you're getting ready for a good weekend? Well, if you are getting ready for a good weekend and you don't have to work, I certainly hope you get a chance to do the kind of things that you want to do. Even if you do got to work, man, you get on home, spend some time for yourself, doing the things you want to do, and whether that's hanging with your buds, having a couple of cold ones. Speaking of which, I got a chance to. If you're having a couple of beers with with the buddies, or if you're going to a concert, going to see a sporting event, maybe you're going to the bar to hang out with the friends, or maybe even playing some games, man. I think whatever it is you do, that's quality time because it means something to you. Building those friendships and those bonds, they need to be cultivated, and you need to spend time with your buds. Otherwise, what are you doing, man? Going to work, going to bed, going to work, going to bed? You got to spend time to recharge those batteries. And even if you don't want to hang out with buds, or maybe all the buds are out of town, or maybe you're just not the kind of person that has a lot of buds and you're just alone this weekend, turn on the TV, man. Watch a movie. Catch up on some things you haven't seen. Come tooling around the Big Daddy Dizzo channel and look at some of our old streams. We got a great amount of work on here. We have I don't even remember what it was. It was almost 400 videos on this channel now, and a couple of years worth of work. And the work just keeps getting better. So I strongly recommend, if you've got some spare time, come tooling around on the Big Daddy Dizzo site. And if you've got nothing going on tonight, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. My voice is cracked. 7:30. We're going to be doing our Helldivers 2 squad activity. So I certainly recommend that you join us for that. Other than that, friends, you got to have a safe weekend. Stay safe. Whatever it is you're doing out there, watch out for each other. It's nuts out there, man. People are just out of control. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. I don't know if people are just... I don't know if people are just impatient with each other or what it is, but you got to make sure that you're making time to stay safe, staying out of each other's way. You know what I'm saying? Try to, look out for those who aren't looking out for you. Because trust me, there is a crop of folks out there that don't care about anybody but themselves. And don't be a statistic. And for God's sakes, man, get out there and play some games. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one.
That's it for now. Big Daddy Dizzo will be live again soon. Until then, consider your life choices and don't be a jerky.